गुरुरेव गतिः गुरुमेव भजे गुरुणैव सहास्मि नमो गुरवे न गुरोः परमं शिशुरस्मि गुरोर्मतिरस्ति गुरौ मम पाहि गुरो। राम राम राम। सर्वेभ्यः नवरात्रि पर्वणः शुभाशयाः। I wish you all a very happy Navaratri and Dasara. Okay. So last class we completed 3 more Subhashithas. We had completed 3 in the first class. We completed 3 more in the second class, and we'll continue with the remaining today. So as a continuation, I will read the 3 shlokas that we did last class and start with the today's Subhashithas. Okay. राजा घृणी ब्राह्मणः सर्वभक्षी स्त्री चात्रपा दुष्टमतिः सहायः प्रेष्यः प्रतीपोऽधिकृतः प्रमादी त्याज्या अमीयश्च कृतं न वेत्ति विद्यया विमलयाप्यलङ्कृतो दुर्जनः सदसि मास्तु कश्चन साक्षरा हि विपरीततां गताः केवलं जगति तेऽपि राक्षसाः पौलस्त्यः कथमन्यदारहरणे दोषं न विज्ञातवान् रामेणापि कथं न हेमहरिणस्यासम्भवो लक्षितः अक्षैश्चापि युधिष्ठिरेण सहसा प्राप्तो ह्यनर्थः कथं प्रत्यासन्न विपत्तिमूढमनसां प्रायो मतिः क्षीयते. So today we will start with the next shloka. I will read out the shloka and then we will go into the sandhis. रविनिशाकरयोर्ग्रहपीडनं गजभुजङ्गविहङ्गमबन्धनं मतिमतां च विलोक्य दरिद्रतां विधिरहो बलवानिति मे मतिः. Sandhis?
Balavan plus iti, sir.
Very good. What will be? Which sandhi is it?
Savarna Dirgha Sandhi.
No, it's not Savarna Dirgha Sandhi.
Sorry. Balavan plus Balavan.
Anyone knows the sandhi?
Anna, can I tell a sandhi?
Yeah, tell me.
Ravi Shakarayoho Grahi Pidanam Refa Desha Sandhi.
Very good.
Vidiraho Balavaniti.
Vidiraho.
What is it? Will you split it?
Visarga Dopas.
Visarga Refa Sandhi.
Visarga Refa Sandhi.
Very good. Vidhihi plus aho, vidhiraho, visarga refa sandhi. Very good. Any other sandhi? Balavan iti someone told.
Balavan plus iti.
Very good. So what is the sandhi?
Guna Sandhi.
Is it good?
It is not a sandhi, it is just joining of two words.
Joining of two words.
Yes, so it is just joining of two words, it's not a sandhi. Okay, any other?
So is it the Puru Rupa Sandhi or
No,
Balavan
it's
iti?
joining of two words. It's not a sandhi.
Okay.
Okay, so I will read out the shloka with the sandhis and we'll look into the Padaparichaya after that. Ravi Nishakarayoho Grahapidanam Visarga Refa Desha Sandhi Gaja Bhujanga Vihangama Bandhanam. There is no sandhi in that word. Matimatam Cha Vilokya Daridratam Vidhihi Aho Visarga Refa Desha Sandhi Balavan Iti. That is just joining of two words. Me Matihi. So there were only few sandhis in this. Now, Ravi Nishakara Yoho. It's similar to which one? Antalinga Vibhakti Vachana.
Saptami Vibhakti Madhyama Purusha.
Saptami Vibhakti Madhyama Purusha.
Akaranta Pullinga Shashti Vibhakti Dvivachanam.
Is it Shashti Vibhakti Dvivachanam or Saptami Vibhakti Dvivachanam?
Saptami Vibhakti
Dvivachanam. Rama Yoho, like Rama Yoho, sir.
Very good. It is similar to Rama
Rama
Yoho.
Yoho.
But Rama Yoho has two forms. Ramasya Rama Yoho and even Saptami also you have Rama Yoho. Rame Rama Yoho.
Yes, Anna.
But here it is Shashti Vibhakti Dvivachana. Very good. It's similar to Rama Yoho, but here it is Shashti Vibhakti Dvivachana. Akaranta Pullinga Shashti Vibhakti Dvivachana.
Shashti Vibhakti
Yoho. Graha Pidanam. It's similar to which one? Is it Phalam or is it Ramam?
It is Graha Pidanam, so it should be Phalam.
Phalam Akaranta Napumsakalinga Shabda.
Very good. It is similar to Phalam. Akaranta Napumsakalinga. Pidanam is the word, so it is Phalam. It's not Ramam, it is Phalam. Napumsakalinga Pada. Very good. Gaja bhujanga vihangama bandhanam. This is similar to?
Again, it is
Phalam. Phalam.
Phalam Shabda.
Very good.
Phalam akaranta napumsakalinga.
Very
Vibhangam.
good. It is phalam shabda. Akaranta napumsakalinga. Phalam shabda. Very good. Mati matam. Antalinga vibhakti vachana.
It's Dvitiya Vibhakti Ekavachanam.
So you are telling it similar to which one?
Ramam.
Ramam or Ramam?
Ramam.
So you are telling it is Akaranta Strilinga, Dvitiya Vibhakti Ekavachanam.
Because it is Mati.
Akaranta strilinga.
Okay, so you are telling that it is because of Mati. But it is not just Mati. Mati is the prefix. So usually whatever is the word, it will depend on the suffix. So Mati is just the prefix to the entire word. So it's not based on Mati. Mati, though it is Strilinga Shabda, this is not a Strilinga Shabda. It is Napumsakalinga Matimat Shabda. It is Takaranta Napumsakalinga Matimat Shabda. Shashti Vibhakti Ekavachanam. So it is Matimat Matimato Matimataha, He Matimat, He Matimato, He Matimataha, Matimat Matimato Matimataha, Matimata Matimadbhyam Matimadbhihi, Matimate Matimadbhyam Matimadbhyaha, Matimataha Matimadbhyam Matimadbhyaha, Matimataha Matimatoho Matimatam, Matimati Matimatoho Matimatsu. Shashti Vibhakti Bahuvachanam. It is Matimat Shabda. It's similar to Marut. Marut Shabda you would have heard. Marut Maruto Maruta. Similarly, this is Matimat Shabda. Takaranta Shashti Vibhakti Bahuvachanam. Okay.
And what is the meaning of Matimat?
Yeah, we'll come to the Pada Parishaya later. We'll come to the meaning later. We'll finish the Pada Parishaya. Okay. Cha is an avyaya. Vilokya. Now this is again we discussed about some pratyayas last class, wherein we lakshitaha we discussed to be one of the pratyayas. Similarly, this is lyap pratyaya. We will go into the pratyayas in the grammar class. For now, you know that lyap pratyaya is used for completing one work and going to a new work. Whenever you want to show that one work has been completed and a new work has been started, the first work that is completed gets the lyap pratyaya. We will come to the meaning later. So vilokya is a lyap pratyaya word. Daridratam. It is similar to which one?
It's similar to Matimat.
Any other? Anyone else has any other opinions? Daridratam?
Yes.
Yeah. What is it? What it's similar to which one?
Will the word be like Daridrataha?
You tell me. Will it be Ramam, Ramam, Matimatam? Which of them will it be? Yeah. So here it is Ramam. It is Strilinga.
Ramam Shabda.
Yeah.
Akaranta strilinga.
Akaranta Strilinga. Daridrata is the word. Daridratam is Dvitiya Vibhakti Ekavachanam of Akaranta Strilinga Daridrata Shabda. So it is not similar to Matimatam. So again, in the same shloka, Matimatam, Daridratam both feel to be similar. But here Matimatam is different. Shashti Vibhakti Bahuvachana. Daridratam is Dvitiya Vibhakti Ekavachanam. Okay. Vidhihi. It's similar to which one?
Similar to Harihi.
Very good. Harihi. Ikaranta Pullinga. Hari Shabda. Ikaranta Pullinga. Vidhi Shabda. Prathama Vibhakti.
Ekavachanam. Prathama.
Yeah. Aho is an avyaya. We'll come to that meaning later. Balavan. Antalinga Vibhakti Vachana.
Anna, can you repeat the word?
Balavan. After Vidhiraho. Balavan iti. Balavan. So Balavan is similar to Bhagavan Shabda. It's Takaranta Balavat or Bhagavat Shabda. Balavan, Balavanto, Balavantaha. He Balavan, He Balavanto, He Balavantaha. Balavantam, Balavanto, Balavataha. Balavata, Balavadbhyam, Balavadbhihi. Balavate, Balavadbhyam, Balavadbhyaha. Balavataha, Balavadbhyam, Balavadbhyaha. Balavataha, Balavatoho, Balavatam. Balavati, Balavatoho, Balavatsu. It is Takaranta Pullinga Balavat Shabda. Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachanam is Balavan, similar to Bhagavan. So it is Takaranta. Iti is an avyaya. Me.
Mama me avayoho nau asmakam naha.
Excellent. What is the Antalinga Vibhakti Vachana?
Dakaranta strilinga.
Shashti Vibhakti Ekavachanam.
Very good.
Shashti.
Dakaranta Trilinga Asmad Shabda.
Dakaranta strilinga asmat.
Very good. Shashti vibhakti ekashanam is mama me. Very good. Matihi. So who again we discussed last claim. What is matihi?
Harihi.
Matihi mati matayah.
Very good. Ikaranta strilinga mati shabda. Very good. So now that is the pada parishaya. Any doubts in pada parishaya, individual words?
No.
Okay.
No.
So now we will go to the individual word meanings. Ravi Nishakarayoho. What does Ravi mean?
Sun.
Very good. So Ravi is sun. Nisha is what?
A night.
Very good.
Night.
Nisha is
Night.
night. Nishakara is the moon. So something that
Moon.
is, yeah, Nisha, Ravi is sun. Nisha is night, but Nishakara is the moon. Ravi Nishakara Yoho. Of Ravi, that is of sun and moon. Graha Pidanam. What does Graha mean?
House.
Graha is house, a planet.
Griha, that is R, I, U, R, that is Griha is house. This is G plus Ra. Graha, this is. Graha is planet. So you should understand.
Planets.
Griha is house. Graha is planet. Please, pronunciation is also important when you write also, because if this comes for completion, shloka completion, please don't, write Griha instead of Graha. Okay, so please, pronunciation is important. Learn it. So Graha is planet. Pidanam. Pidanam is irritate or to trouble someone. So Graha Pidanam is troubling by a planet. Gaja is what?
Elephant.
Elephant.
Very good. Bhujanga is
Snake.
excellent. Vihangama is
Eagle.
it's not just eagle, it's any bird. Any bird is called a vihangama. Okay. Bandhanam. Bandhanam is to capture. Mati matam. Now, mati, we know that it is intelligence. Mati matam is a person who has intelligence. It is called matimat. Matimat is a person with intelligence or intelligent person. Cha is and vilokya. So having seen, vilokya, as I told you, completing one action and going to a new action. So vilokya, having seen, that is vilokya. Daridratam. What does daridrata mean?
Poverty.
Very
There's
good. Yeah,
Poverty.
daridrata is poverty.
poverty.
Vidhihi. What does vidhihi mean?
Fate.
Very good. Vidhi is fate, or what you call as hane baraha. Vidhi is called fate. Aho is just an exclamation. How you use o or alas in English, similar exclamation is called aho in Sanskrit. Balavan. What does balavan mean?
Strength.
Strength or strong.
Strengthy person.
Yeah, a strong person is called a balavan. Iti. So, me, my, matihi, intelligence. So now we will read the entire shloka. So as I told you, the first 3 lines of this Subhashita give you examples. The 4th line is what is the complete gist of the Subhashita. So we'll start with the gist. Vidhihi aho balavaniti me matihi. So the Subhashitakara is telling, Vidhihi balavaniti me matihi vadati. That is Vidhi, fate. Balavan is the strongest. Iti me matihi. So I understand that, it is my understanding that fate is the strongest of all. So why does he come to this conclusion? We will see in the first 3 lines. Ravi, Nishakara Yoho. So we know Surya and Chandra are one of the Devatas. So they are the gods. But still, Graha Pidanam, even they are troubled by Graha. That is, Rahu and Ketu are the Grahas that they are mentioning here. So he's telling that even gods like Surya and Chandra are troubled by Graha. That is Grahana, eclipses, by means of Rahu and Ketu, that are planets. First example. Second example, he's telling that Gaja. What is the prominent feature of an elephant? It is strength.
It's huge.
And it is strong. So Gaja is, that is, elephant is a symbolic of strength. Bhujanga. What is the main importance of a snake? Venom, poison.
Venom.
So that is the second, Bhujanga. Vihangama. So birds, what is the special capability? They can fly. So what he's telling is, even though an elephant, which is known for its strength, even though a snake that is feared for its poison or venom, and even though the bird has the capacity to fly, which other animals cannot, still they are captured. So we have seen in zoos and sanctuaries, you have elephants that are captured, you have snakes that are captured, even birds are caged. So it's saying that even though they have such special capabilities, even though these animals have such special capabilities, a man is able to capture all these. So this is the second example. Third example, mati matam, that is intelligent people. So he's telling that mati matam daridratam cha vilokya. So having seen that even intelligent people are in dire poverty, hence I feel that because of these three reasons, that vidhi, fate, is the most strongest of all. So it's not like if you're the god, you are free of any troubles. Even the gods like Surya and Chandra also are troubled by grahana. It's not enough that if you are strong, or if you have a poisonous venom, if you are able to fly, it's not sufficient. Vidhi is strong enough that even he can make these things be captured. And because you have knowledge, just because you're intelligent, does not guarantee that you will earn or you'll be having a satisfied life. Fate is such that it can even make the most intelligent person live in utter poverty. So this is the examples and the gist. So the overall meaning is, even mighty gods like Surya and Chandra are affected by eclipses due to Rahu and Ketu. Strong animals like elephants, snakes with poison, and birds with the capacity of flight are also captured. Even most intellectual people are in dire poverty. Seeing these things, I feel that fate is the strongest of all. So that my intelligence tells me that fate is the strongest of all. This is the meaning. Any doubts in the meaning?
No, no doubts.
No.
So I will tell you the Anvayartha now. Ravi Nishakarayoho Grahapīdanam Gajabhujanga Vihangama Bandhanam Matimatam cha Daridratam Vilokya Vidhihi Aho Balavan Iti Me Matihi. So having seen these three things, I feel that, or it is my understanding that fate is the strongest of all. This is the shloka. Can you go on to the next shloka? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Sukharthi va tyajet vidyam, vidyarthi va tyajet sukham, sukhartinah kuto vidya, kuto vidyarthinah sukham. Sandhis?
त्यजेत विद्याम जस्तो सन्धिः.
Very good. Tyajet plus vidyam, tyajed vidyam, jashtva sandhi. Very good. Next.
Tyajet sukham.
मति त्यजेत सुखम सकारादेश.
Is it Sakaradesha? No. Tyajet
It's
plus
just
sukham is
joining.
just, yes, very good. It is just joining of two words. Tyajet, sukham is joining of.
Joining.
Next.
कुतो विद्या.
Which sandhi is it?
विसर्ग उकारादेश.
Very good.
मतं. कुतो विद्यार्थिनः सुखम. कुतो विद्यार्थिनः. कुतः विद्यार्थिनः. विसर्ग उकारादेश.
Yes. Kutaha plus vidya, visarga ukara desha. Again, kutaha plus vidyartinaha. It is visarga ukara desha again. Next. So you can actually do another sandhi, that is sukharthi and vidyarthi. Sukha arthi, vidya arthi. That is savarna-dirgha sandhi is valid. It is valid, but usually when you use sukharthi, it is a samasa. So it is not advisable to split it as a sandhi. But again, both sandhi and samasa give you the same meaning. Arthi is someone who is desiring. Vidyarthi is one who is desiring knowledge. Sukharthi is one who is desiring sukha, that is happiness. So the sandhi and the samasa give you the same meaning, but usually you use it as a samasa rather than a sandhi. So here we will keep sukharthi as a single word. Okay, so that is the sandhis. Very good. Sukharthi va tyajet vidyam, vidyarthi va tyajet sukham, sukhartinah kutah vidya, kutah vidyarthinah sukham. Pada parishaya. Sukharthi, antalinga vibhakti vachana. We have come across a similar word in the previous class also, in one of the words. It is similar to ghrani.
इकारन्त पुल्लिङ्गः प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचनम्.
It's not ikaranta. It is grini. That is, it's similar to grini shabda. It is nakaranta sukharthin shabda. It is not strilinga. It is pullinga. Sukharthin is the word. Sukharthi, sukharthino, sukharthinah. It is nakaranta pullinga sukharthin shabda. Prathama vibhakti ekavachanam. Please understand. Trying to learn grini shabda, that is nakaranta gridin shabda, sukharthin shabda, sarvabhakshin shabda. These are all different anta shabdas that you'll have to come across. You'll have to become acquainted with them. So please start learning them as we finish the lesson. So sukharti is nakaranta sukharthin shabda pullinga prathama vibhakti ekavachanam. Va is a what is va?
Va is a upasarga.
Va is an avyayam. It's not an upasarga, it's an avyayam. Okay.
Yeah. Indeclinable.
Yes, indeclinable. Tyajet. What is it? Is it lakara purusha vachana or antalinga vibhakti vachana?
Tyaj is the dhatu, I think.
So what will the lakara purusha vachana be for this?
Tyajet, tyajetam.
Is it lot lakara?
Okay, tell me the purusha and vachana. We'll see the. I'll tell you the lakara later.
It's ekavachanam.
Okay.
Bahuvachanam.
Why is it bahuvachanam or why is it ekavachanam?
Pratham.
Tyajet.
Ekavachanam.
Why is it ekavachanam?
It's ekavachanam. I think it's prathama purusha ekavachanam.
Why is it ekavachanam or why is it prathama purusha? Prathama purusha.
Because Sukharti was this, we got to know it's the same vibhakti, same purusha. That's why I found it.
Very good, correct. So sukharthi was ekavachana. Hence tyajet should also be ekavachana. So it is vidhiling lakara. Prathama purusha ekavachanam. Tyajet, tyajetam, tyajeyu, tyajehe, tyajetam, tyajeta, tyajeyam, tyajeva, tyajema. That is vidhiling lakara, not lot lakara. It is vidhiling lakara. Okay, so vidhiling is used for ordering, or if you want to, if a teacher is ordering a student, then you use vidhiling lakara. As the name itself tells, vidhi is a rule. So vidhiling lakara is for enforcing a law or ordering. So vidhiling lakara. Vidyam. Antalinga vibhakti vachana.
Is it Dvitiya vibhakti ekavachanam?
Similar to Ramam. Very good.
Rama shabda Dvitiya vibhakti ekavachanam.
Strilingaha prathama vibhakti. I mean Dvitiya vibhakti ekavachanam.
Very good. So Vidya
Akaranta
Akaranta Vidya shabda strilinga. Dvitiya vibhakti ekavachanam. Very good. Vidyarthi is similar to
Sukharti.
Same as Sukharti.
So what is Antalinga vibhakti vachana for Vidyarthi?
It's
Prathama purusha.
Vidyarthin, so nakaranta.
Very good. Prathama vibhakti ekavachanam. Vidyarthin pulling.
Prathama vibhakti ekavachanam. Nakaranta.
Very good. Va is again an avyaya. Tyajet we have already seen. Vidhiling lakara. Prathama purusha ekavachanam. Sukham. Is it phalam? Is it ramam? Is it ramam?
Phalam.
Phalam. Sukham is phalam.
Akaranta napumsaka.
In the prathama vibhakti ekavachanam.
Very good. Sukharthinaha.
It's the same like Sukharti, but it's like the bahuvachanam.
Okay, so you're telling it is. Can you tell me the linga vibhakti vachana?
It is
Sukharthin was which linga?
it was napumsakalinga.
It was pullinga.
Either
Pullinga,
Panchami or
nakaranta
Shashti.
So which now we know that Sukharthinaha is also pullinga. But you tell me which vibhakti and which vachana it is.
Panchami or Shashti vibhakti.
Can you decline Sukharthin shabda?
Ekavachanam.
Do you know Sukharthin shabda?
Oh, no.
Sukharthinaha, Sukhartino.
Sukharthi, Sukharthino, Sukharthinaha. So it is Prathama
Sukharthi,
vibhakti.
Sukhartino, Sukhartinaha.
Bahuvachanam. It can also be Dvitiya Vibhakti Bahuvachanam. Sukharti, Sukartino, Sukartinaha, He Sukartin, He Sukartino, He Sukartinaha, Sukartinam, Sukartino, Sukritinaha. Okay, it won't be Dvivachana. It is Sukritinaha will become the Dvitiya Vibhakti Bahuvachana. So it is only Prathama Vibhakti Bahuvachanam. Sukhartinaha. Kutaha is an avyaya. Vidya is again Rama. Akaranta Strilinga.
आकारान्त स्त्रीलिंग प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचनम.
Very good. Kutaha is again an avyaya. Vidyarthinaha is similar to Sukartinaha. Prathama vibhakti bahuvachanam. Sukham, as we already said, similar to phalam. Akaranta navamsakalinga. So now we will go into the individual word meanings. Sukharti, as I told you, arthi is someone who is desirous of or someone who is desiring. Sukharti is a person who wants sukha, happiness. Va is or, avyaya, but the meaning is or. Tyajet, tyaj is the dhatu, as one of you recognized. Tyaj is to leave. So tyajet, let go of. So since it's an order, let him let go or let him leave. Vidyam, knowledge. Vidyarthi, one who wants knowledge. Va or tyajet, again let go of. Sukham, happiness. Sukharthinaha, the sukharthis or the people who are intending to get sukha, happiness. Kutaha is why. Kutaha is again an avyaya, as I told you. It means why. Vidya, knowledge. Kutaha, again why. Vidyarthinaha, one who is intending to gain knowledge. Sukham.
I have a doubt.
Yeah.
Is it kimartam mean why and kutaha is from where? No?
So kutaha has two meanings. So based on the usage, kutaha means from where, or kutaha can also mean why. Kimartham is also why. Kutaha has two usages. One kutaha is from where are you coming. For example, kutaha tvam ayati is from where are you coming. One more kutaha is why.
Okay.
Okay. So now we'll go into the complete shloka's meaning. So the meaning is very evident. Sukharti va tyajet vidyam. Let a person who wants happiness let go of knowledge. Vidyarthi va tyajet sukham. Or let the person who wants knowledge let go of happiness. Sukhartinaha kuto vidya. Why should the people wanting sukha need knowledge? Kutaha vidyarthinaha sukham. Why should people intending to gain knowledge want sukha, happiness? So there is an interplay between sukha vidya, and the story is a very beautifully framed shloka. So you have very few changes. Everything is similar. Sukha vidya is the common words coming in, but the meaning changes from the way that they are placed. So the meaning is a person who wants sukha should let go of knowledge. A person who wants knowledge should let go of happiness. Why should a person wanting happiness need knowledge? And what is the need for a person who wants knowledge? Need sukha, happiness. Okay. And one more thing. In the second, the sukham, you should understand in the first line, tyajet sukham, it is dvitiya vibhakti ekavachana. And in the second line, sukham is prathama vibhakti ekavachana. How you know that is vidyam sukham, vidya sukham. So based on the vidya, you should know that in the first line, vidyam is dvitiya vibhakti. Hence sukham should also be dvitiya vibhakti. In the second line, vidya is prathama vibhakti. Hence sukham should also be prathama vibhakti. Kannada, if you explain it in Kannada, you will understand it better. Sukhartiyu vidyayannu bidabeku. Vidyayannu, uvannu, dvitiya vibhakti. Vidyarthiyu sukhavannu bidabeku. Again, dvitiya vibhakti. Sukhartige vidyayu yeke beku. Vidyayu yeke beku. Vidyarthige sukhavu yeke beku. So that is how you have to understand. Again, since napumsakalinga padas phalam phale phalani, prathama vibhakti and dvitiya vibhakti are always identical. You should know that in the first line it is dvitiya vibhakti, in the second line it is prathama vibhakti. Okay. So any doubts in the meaning?
No, Anna, no doubts.
Okay. So I will give you the anvayartha. Please note it down. Sukharti va vidyam tyachet. Sukharti va vidyam tyachet. Vidyarthi va sukham tyachet. Vidyarthi va sukham tyachet. Sukhartinah vidya kutah. Sukhartinah vidya kutah. Vidyarthinah sukham kutah. Okay. So now we will go into the next shloka.
Okay.
The next shloka is Jayanti te sukritino rasasiddhaha kavishvaraha nasti tesham yashah kaye jaramaranajam bhayam. Sandhis.
Anna Sukritino Rasasiddhaha. Sukritinaha Rasasiddhaha. Visarga Ukaradeshaha.
Very good. So Sukritinaha plus Rasasiddhaha. Very good. It is Visarga.
Kavi
Kavi plus Ishvaraha, Kavishvara.
Very good. So it is Visarga.
Savarna Dirgha.
Na plus asti, nasti.
Which Sandhi is it?
Na plus na is Savarna.
No, joining of two.
No. It is Savarna Dirgha Sandhi.
Na plus Asti. Savarna Dirgha.
Yes, na plus asti is Savarna Dirgha Sandhi. Kavi plus Ishvaraha is again Savarna Dirgha Sandhi. Very good. Next. Very good. So that is all. We don't have any other sandhis in this. So it is Jayanti te Sukritinaha Rasasiddhaha Kavi Ishvaraha. Again, Kavi Ishvaraha can be split as a sandhi with Savarna Dirgha Sandhi. But in this case, it is more
Kavi
suitable to
plus
use as
Ishvara.
samasa. But we will continue to use Kavishvaraha as one single word. So, Rasasiddhaha, Kavishvaraha, na asti tesham yashah kaye jaramaranajam bhayam. And again, you should know, yashah kaye is a one single word. Because of the visarga, the top line has been separated, but yashah kaye is one word. So now, Jayanti, Lakara Purushavachana.
Latlakara.
Very good.
Latlakara.
Bahuvachana.
Purusha Bahuvachana.
Similar to Patanti, Latlakara, Prathama Purusha, Bahuvachanam. Jayati, Jayataha, Jayanti. Very good. Te.
Dakaranta Pullinga Pratama Vibhakti Bahuvachanam.
Taha Taute.
Very good. Dakaranta Pullinga. Which Shabda is it? Tad Shabda. So it is Dakaranta Pullinga. Tad Shabda. Prathama Vibhakti Bahuvachanam. Saha Taute, Tam Tautan, Tena Tabhyam Tehi.
Anna, it can be Strilinga also, no?
Very good. Very good. So now you tell me, is it Pullinga or Strilinga? So now what we'll do is we'll go through the entire shloka. We'll come back to this question. Is te Sahataute, or is it Satetaha, or is it Tattetani? It can be.
It is Satetaha because
Okay, we'll discuss about what. So we'll come to te in the later stage. So we'll have to discuss if it is Pullinga Prathama Bahu, or is it Strilinga Prathama Dvi, or is it Napupusangalinga Prathama Dvi, Napumsakalinga Dvitiya Dvi. So we'll come to this. We have 4 options. We'll come to it when we complete the entire Padaparishya. Now, Sukritinaha. Who can tell me Sukritinaha?
Sukartinaha.
Very good. Sukritinaha and Sukartinaha are the same. So can you tell me again, if you remember, Antalinga Vibhakti Vachana?
Pullinga, Shashti Vibhakti.
Is it Shashti Vibhakti?
Panchami Vibhakti.
Is it Panchami Vibhakti? Sukhartin is the Shabda. Nakaranta Pullinga Sukhartin Shabda. Prathama Vibhakti Bahuvachanam. Sukharti, Sukartino, sorry, Sukriti, Sukritino, Sukritinaha. He Sukritin, He Sukritino, He Sukritinaha. Sukritinam, Sukritino, Sukritinaha. Sukritina, Sukritibhyam, Sukritibhi. Sukritine, Sukritibhyam, Sukritibhya. Sukritinaha, Sukritibhyam, Sukritibhya. Sukritinaha, Sukritino, Sukritinam. Sukriti, Sukritoho, Sukritsu. So again, as you observed, in Shashti Vibhakti and Panchami Vibhakti also in Prathama, in Ekavachanam, you had Sukritinaha. But we will come to again, we will discuss if Sukritinaha is any of these 3 once we finish everything else. Now, Rasasiddhaha. Rasasiddhaha is similar to Ramaha, Ramaha. Which one?
Akaranta Pullinga Pratama.
It's Pullinga.
So,
Prathama Vibhakti
Rasasiddhaha is
Bahuvachanam.
again Akaranta Pullinga Prathama Vibhakti Bahuvachanam.
Prathama Vibhakti Bahuvachanam.
Similar to Ramaha. Now, Kavishvaraha.
Same as Ramaha.
Very good.
Akaranta Pullinga Pratama Vibhakti Bahuvachanam.
Rama Shabda.
Yeah, so Rasasiddhaha, Kavishvaraha both are Ramaha. Hence, Sukritinaha should also be Prathama Vibhakti Bahuvachanam and not Panchami or Shashti Vibhakti Ekavachanam. Okay, so since the next words that are following Sukritinah are Prathama Vibhakti Bahuvachanam. Sukritinah is also Prathama Vibhakti Bahuvachanam. Na is again an avyaya. Asti. Lakara Purusha Vachana and Dhatu.
अस्ति स्तः सन्ति
So which
अस्ति स्तः
lakara?
सन्ति लट् लकार
लकार
लट् लकार प्रथम पुरुष
पुरुष बहुवचनम्
Ekavachanam.
एकवचनम्
Yes. Asdhatu. Latlakara. Prathama Purusha Ekavachanam. Asti stha santi. Asi stha sta. Asmi swaha smaha. Okay. Tesham.
The tesham is pulling akar.
दकारान्त पुल्लिंग षष्ठी विभक्ति बहुवचन.
Very good. Tad shabda. Dakaranta pullinga. Tad shabda. Shashti vibhakti bahuvachanam. Tasya tayoho.
षष्ठी विभक्ति बहुवचनम्
Yeah. Tasya tayoho tesham. So it is Shashti vibhakti bahuvachanam. Yashah kaye. Who can tell this?
सप्तमी विभक्ति बहुवचन एकवचनम्.
Is it phale or is it rame?
Is it phale?
It is rame. Kayah is the word. Kaye is hence it is pullinga, and it is yashah kaye is akaranta pullinga saptami vibhakti ekavachanam. Yashah kaye. Jara maranajam.
It's like Rama Shabda.
Sorry. Yeah. Jara maranajam.
It's like Rama Shabda.
Yeah. It's similar to Rama Shabda. Correct. Now Jara maranajam. It's similar to which one?
Is it like phalam?
Is it phalam? Is it ramam? Is it ramam? Which one?
Ramam only.
Rama Shabda.
So you're telling pullinga dvitiya eka. Correct?
Yes, Anna.
Okay, so we'll see this. So we have which one? Okay, we finished Sukritinaha, Rasasiddhaha, Kavishwaraha. We finished. Now we'll have just te to be answered. Then we'll again Jaramanajam. We'll leave it. Bhayam. Bhayam. What is it similar to? Phalam, Ramam, Ramam.
Phalam. It's like phalam.
Phalam. Phalam.
Prathama vibhakti ekavachanam.
Phalam.
Very good. So phalam, Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachanam. Napumsakalinga, Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachanam, Bhayam. So now Jaramanadam should also be phalam.
Like phalam.
Very good. So you should understand bhayam. So is there any other word that has dvitiya vibhakti ekavachanam in this entire shloka? No. Pullinga dvitiya similar to ramam. Do you have any other word shabda? So since there is only something similar to phalam, jara maranajam and bhayam both are phalam. Prathama vibhakti ekavachanam of napumsakalinga akaranta pada. Now te. Have we come to a conclusion? So we had pullinga prathama bahu, strilinga prathama dvi, napumsakalinga prathama dvi, dvitiya dvi. So out of these four options, which is te?
It comes in all.
Yeah,
All cases it comes.
Like which of it is in this shloka, na?
that's what I'm asking you. That's what these four are the places where
It's
you get
supposed to
te.
be pullinga because all of the other vibhaktis are pullinga.
Excellent. Rasasiddhaha, Kavishwaraha are all bahuvachana. Even Jayanti is bahuvachana. Hence, they should also be a bahuvachana form. And in all these four options, only pullinga, akaranta pullinga, sorry, dakaranta pullinga tadhabda, prathama vibhakti bahuvachanam only is te. Hence, te is that. Prathama vibhakti bahuvachanam, pullinga. Okay? So now,
Okay, Anna.
we will go into the individual word meanings. Jayanti, to win. Te, they. Sukritinaha. Kriti is any work. So any kavis write kritis, that is works, or any literature. Sukritinaha is very good literature. So Sukriti is good literature. Sukritinaha is a person who writes good literature or good works. Rasa siddhaha. Siddha is one who has mastered. Rasa is you have navarasas. Shanta, Bhibatsa, Raudra, Karuna, all these are navarasas. So a person who has mastered these rasas is rasa siddha.
Anna, I have a doubt.
Yeah.
Siddhaha can also be like being
Stage.
ready or prepared.
Sorry.
Siddhaha can also be like being ready, no? Anna?
That is siddha. Correct. It is also siddha. But in this particular rasasiddha, if you just take siddha, it means that to be prepared or to be ready. There's also one more meaning. Siddha can also be a sage. But in this case, siddha means one who has mastered. So in Kannada also you have siddhisiko, that is to master. That type of siddha is used here. So rasa siddha is one who has mastered the rasas, nava rasas. Now Kavishwara, we know Kavi is a poet. Ishvara is Lord. So Kavishwara is the Lord of poets. Nasti, not there. Tesham, there. Shashti, so there. Avara. Yashah Kaya. Yasha is fame. Kaya is body. Yashah Kaya is the fame, the body called fame, or the fame, the body of fame. We'll come to the meaning why it is used there later. Yashah Kaya means the body of fame. Jara, what is Jara? Anyone knows what Jara? Sorry?
Old age.
Very good. So Jara is old age. Maranam is, as we know, death. Jam. So here you should also understand, whenever a word ends, usually not always, whenever a word ends with ja, it shows birth. For example, Ambuja is something that is born from water, and it is lotus. Pankaja, something that is born from slush, that is also lotus. So something like that. So Kamalaja, Lakshmi is called Kamalaja because she is born from Kamala. So Kamalaja, born from lotus. So whenever you have ja, it shows something that is being born out of or being created from. So Jara Marana Jam, something that is born out of old age and death. Bhayam is fear. So now, with all these individual word meanings, let us read the shloka. Jayanti te sukritinaha rasasiddhaha kavishwaraha. Te sukritinaha rasasiddhaha kavishwaraha jayanti. Those kavishwaras, those lord of kings who have created very good literature, who are the masters, who have mastered rasas, jayanti, they win. Why does he tell this? He'll tell that Nasti, there is not. What is not there? Tesham yashah kaye. So we know that people die physically, but what he's telling is, even though they're physically not present here, even though they may have physically died, their body of fame, yashah kaya, jara marana jambhayam nasti. There is no fear of any type of fear that is born out of old age or death to their body of fame. So he's saying that these great poets who have written very good works, who are the masters of rasas, they continue to live. Even though they have died physically in this world, they continue to live because the body of fame or their fame continues to live, and that fame does not have any fear that is born due to old age or death. So we all know, whenever we get old, we have a fear. Whenever we are about to die, we have fear. So he's telling that their fame does not have any such fear, and it continues to live forever. That is the meaning. So those lord of poets who have written excellent works and who are masters of rasas, they win. Their body of fame continues to live and does not have any fear born out of old age or death. So here he is praising the Kavishwaras, the great poets. He's saying that they are always immortal in the world by means of their sukritis, because of their good works. For example, Kalidasa or Bhasa, even Valmiki. Even though they are not physically present with us, we always continue to remember them because of their beautiful works, be it Ramayana, be it Mahabharata. So though the person who wrote them is not available, he's not present physically, the person is still remembered because of the fame that he has gained by writing those beautiful works. Any doubts? Okay, so now we will go into just a minute. Okay, so now we will go into the last shloka. Yatha kandukapatenoत्पतत्यार्यः patannapi तथा त्वनार्यः patati मृत्पिंड patanam yatha. Sandhis.
Kandukapatena plus utpanna.
It can be Visarga Ukara Desha Sandhi.
Is it? Kandukapatena plus
Utpanna.
It's not utpanna, it's utpatatyaryaha. So it is
Utpatati plus Aryaha.
Utpatati plus Aryaha.
very good. Kandukapatena plus utpatati plus aryaha. Kandukapatena plus utpatati is gunasandhi. A plus O will give you O. That is gunasandhi.
Gunasandhi.
Utpatati plus aryaha is
Second one
yansandhi.
is yan.
Yeah, so E plus O will give
Yansandhi.
you ya, that is yansandhi. So kandukapatena plus utpatati plus aryaha. Next.
Patanapi.
Sorry.
Patan plus
plus napi.
Sorry. Patan plus api. Which sandhi is it?
Namoda. No, it's not Namoda.
I think it is Patati plus.
Sorry, I can't hear you. Sorry.
Namodagama sandhi.
Excellent. Patan plus
Samudagama sandhi.
yeah, patan plus api. Patan api is namudagama sandhi.
Patan plus api.
Yeah. Okay. So patan plus api is namudagama sandhi. Any other?
Tvanaryaha is Tvat plus Aryaha, I think.
No. Two plus
Two anaryaha.
very good. 2 plus anarya. Which sandhi is it?
Yan sandhi.
Very good.
Yen sandhi.
Yeah, 2 plus anarya. It's yen sandhi. Any other sandhis? Okay, so there are no more sandhis. So the I'll read it with the sandhi split. Yatha kandukapatena utpatati aryaha patan api tatha tu anaryaha patati mritpinda pathanam yatha. Yatha, it's an avyaya. Kandukapatena, it's similar to which one?
Ramena, sir.
Very good. Kandukapatena is very good.
Ramena.
Is it Ramena? Palena?
It is Phalam. Yes, Phalam, I guess, right? Kanduka is like a.
But again, as I told you, Kanduka is in the prefix of the word.
Ball.
But the entire word is Kandukapata. If you take it whatever, be it Navamsakalinga or Pullinga, Kandukapata. Now, the entire word is it Phalam or Ramam? Kanduka may be either one. It can let us take it to be Navamsakalinga. But Kandukapata will
It is no Rama Shabda. It's like Rama Shabda.
Okay, Kandukapatena, you're telling it as Rama Shabda. Okay, we'll come to that later. Now, next, Kandukapatena plus Utpatati. Utpatati is similar to which one?
Latlakara Pratama Purusha.
Very good. It's similar to Pathati. Ut is the Upasarga there, but the entire word Utpatati is Latlakara Prathama Purusha Ekavachana. Utpatati, Utpatatya, Utpatatya. Sorry, Patati, Patato, Patati, Patataha, Patanti, Utpatati, Utpatataha,
Patanti.
Yeah. So it is Latlakara Prathama Purusha Ekavachanam. Aryaha is similar to which one?
Ramaha, sir.
Rama.
Very good. Aryaha is similar to Rama.
Aryaha.
Akaranta Pullinga Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachanam. Aryaha.
Ekavachanam.
Yeah. Patan. Now Patan again. This is one of those pratyayas. We will discuss it when we discuss it. Patan, you should know.
Kanduka will be Pullinga only.
Yeah. We'll come to, okay, Kanduka is Pullinga. Will Kanduka Pata also be Pullinga or will it be Navamsakalinga is the question. We will discuss that once we complete the entire Pada Parishya. Patan, as I told you, Patan it's a pratyaya. Just know that it is present continuous tense. So Patan is falling, present continuous. Api is an avyaya. Tatha again is an avyaya. We'll leave that. Tu again is an avyaya. Anaryaha. Anaryaha is similar to
Prathama Purusha Ekavachana.
no, is it it's similar to which one?
Akaranta.
Rama. Very good. It is Akaranta Pullinga. Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachanam. Anaryaha. Patati.
Patati Patataha Patanti.
Very good. Latlakara Prathama Purusha Ekavachanam similar to Pathati.
Ekavachanam.
Mritpinda Pathanam. Is it Ramam? Is it Phalam?
It's Phalam. Is it Phalam?
Very good. It is Phalam.
Will be Phalam.
Napumsakalinga Palam.
So it's Napumsakalinga Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachanam or Dvitiya Vibhakti Ekavachanam. We'll come to the Vibhakti when we understand the meaning. So, based on Mritpinda Patanam, we can always tell that Kanduka Pata will also be Napumsakalinga, so it will be Phalena, not Ramena. Can we tell that?
Can you repeat your question?
So,
Like Ramena.
so I want to know, is Kanduka Patena similar to Phalena or is it Ramena?
It's
Ramena.
Ramena.
Very good. It is Ramena. Mritpinda
Ramena.
Patanam is Phalam, but Kanduka Patena is Pullinga because Pataha, Kanduka Pataha is the word. But here it is Mritpinda Patanam itself. You don't have Mritpinda Patanaha, it's Mritpinda Patanam itself. So Mritpinda Patanam is Phalam. Kanduka Patena is similar to Ramena. Very good.
Kanduka is coming as the prefix, so it won't be Napumsakalinga.
Kanduka is still a Pullinga Pada. Kanduka is still a Pullinga Pada. But you don't have to worry. Don't worry about prefix, suffix, that, whatever we discussed. It is only in a very few cases that happens. So don't always think about that. Think about the entire word as a single word and discuss. So Kanduka Patena is similar to Ramena. And Mritpinda Patanam is similar to Phalam. And Yatha again finally is an Avyaya. So now individual meanings. Yatha, how. Kanduka Patena. Kanduka is what?
Ball.
Very good. So ball. Pata is fall, falling. So the fall of a kanduka, a ball. And usually what is a ball made out of?
Rubber.
Very good. So the most common type of ball you have is a rubber ball. Nowadays you get plastic ball, but we are here in this particular case, kanduka is a rubber ball. So kanduka pata is falling of a rubber ball. Utpatati. Patati, what does it mean?
Patati is to ripen.
Patati is to fall.
Very good.
Fall.
Patati is rebounds.
Yeah, patati is to fall. Utpatati is to rise or to rebound.
Rebounds.
Yeah, rebound or rebounds or rise. Okay, patati is fall. Utpatati is the opposite of fall, that is rebound. Aryaha. Now, Aryaha is a good person, a noble person is called an Arya. Of course, Arya has other meanings also. Arya can also mean husband. Arya can also be any gentleman. If you want to address also, you use Arya. But the main idea is Arya is a good person or a noble person. Patan, falling. As I told you, it's a present continuous tense. Falling. Api also. Tatha, that way. Tu, also. Anaryaha. Aryaha is a noble person. Anaryaha is a not noble person. Patati, false. Mritpinda. What does mrit mean?
Death.
Mrit is dirt or soil or a mud or mud. Mud is called mrit. So mritpinda. Mritpinda is a ball of mud. Patanam, falling of a mud ball.
Mud ball.
Yatha. So what he's telling is he's comparing Arya, that is a noble person, with an Anarya, a bad person. He's telling that Aryaha Kanduka Patyena Yatha Patannapi Utpatati Tatha. So he's telling that a noble person is like a rubber ball. Even though it falls down, Patannapi, even though it falls down, Utpatati, it will rise always. Anaryaha tu Mritpinda Patanam Yatha Tatha Patati. But what does an Anarya? How is an Anarya? He is like a mud ball. Does a mud ball, if you throw down, will it ever rebound? It'll just stick there. So he's telling that. So he's telling that an Anarya, that is a bad person or a not noble person, is like a ball of mud. He'll fall, but he'll never rise. So he's telling that Arya, even in very bad. So falling is here denotes going in a bad situation. Either it can be becoming poor or losing your status or becoming, a minister being sent away from a country, anything. So in bad, even though he's facing bad situations, because he's a good person, surely he will, rebound to life and become the good person that he was. He'll attain the previous wealth, he'll attain the previous status, whatever it is, he'll rebound and achieve it. But a bad person, once he falls, he'll never be able to rebound to his current good state. So that is the meaning of this. So I'll tell you the meaning of the entire shloka. A noble person, similar to how a ball falls, surely rebounds. But a not noble person falls like a ball of mud which never rebounds again. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I will tell you the Anvayartha. Please note it down. Aryaha यथा कन्दुकपातेन पतन् अपि उत्पतति तथा आर्यः यथा कन्दुकपातेन पतन् अपि उत्पतति तथा अनार्यः तु मृत्पिण्डपतनं यथा पतति। अनार्यः तु मृत्पिण्डपतनं यथा पतति। Okay, any doubts in the pada parishayas or any doubts in any part of the Subhashithani?
No.
Okay, so I will read these 4 Subhashitas that we completed today, and we will conclude. Ravi Nishakara Yorgraha Pidanam Gajabhujanga Vihangama Bandhanam Matimatam cha Vilokya Daridratam Vidhiraho Balavaniti me Matihi Sukharti va tyajed vidyam vidyarthi va tyajed sukham sukhartinah kuto vidyarthinah sukham jayanti te sukritino rasa siddhaah kavishwaraah nasti tesham yashah kaye jara maranajam bhayam यथा कन्दुकपातेन उत्पतत्यार्यः पतन्नपि तथा त्वनार्यः पतति मृत्पिण्डपतनं यथा. Okay, so we have completed Subhashithani in the past 3 classes. Start memorizing it, learning it, and start again, as I told you, start if you are writing notes or any such thing, start writing the Anvayartha, the meaning and the gist. If you have any doubts, we can discuss it at any later point of time if we have time for discussions.
Anna,
Yeah.
I just wanted to ask you if Shiras Shabda is Napumsakalinga or Pullinga.
Shiras is a Napumsakalinga pada. Shirah Shirasi Shiramsi, Shirah Shirasi Shiramsi, Shirasa Shirobhyam Shirobhi. It's a Napumsakalinga. Shiras Shabda, Sakaranta. Okay, so as I was discussing in the last class, so one of you came up with a Subhashita, very nice Subhashita. Anyone else has any Subhashitas?
Nasti lobha samo vyadihi, nasti krodha samaripuhu, nasti daridravadukam, nasti nanat param sukham.
Very good. So what does it mean?
Nasti lobha samo vyadihi is meaning like there is no more, there is no bigger disease more than greediness.
Very good.
Nasti krodha samaripu meaning like there is no better enemy more than anger.
Very good.
Nasti daridravadukam means there is no sadness more than poverty.
Very good.
Nasti nanat param sukham is there is no better happiness more than knowledge.
Very good. That's a very
One
nice.
more is Kaka Ahvayate Kakan Varam Kakona Yachaka.
Kaka Ahvayate Kakan.
Ka.
Yachako na to Yachakan.
Kaka Yachaka Yor Madhye Varam Kakona Yachaka.
Varam kako na yachakaha.
So what does it mean?
So the crow, even though it gets little bit, it calls the all other crows.
Yeah.
But a person, a greedy person doesn't, a human being doesn't call the
Beggar.
other person to
Beggar
pay.
will not call others.
Correct. Huh. So among
Crow and beggar, crow is the best and not the beggar.
very good. That's a very nice Subhashita again. Anyone else?
Yes, Anna.
Yeah, tell me.
न निर्मितः केन न दृष्टपूर्वः न श्रूयते हेममयः कुरङ्गः तथापि तृष्णा रघुनन्दनस्य विनाशकाले विपरीतबुद्धिः.
Very good. Actually, there is I think there is I know a different form of the same sloka. Na bhuta purvam na kadapi varta hem na turanga na kadapi drishta tathapi rame lulubhe mrigaya vinashakale viparita buddhi. Same meaning. The meaning is entirely the same. Just the wordings are a little different. So what does it mean, Rohan?
Tell the meaning.
Yeah, please tell the meaning.
A golden deer has never been created and no one ever saw such a thing. Yet Lord Rama got really lucky to get a golden deer for his beloved wife Sita. It is clear that in adverse times that a man's wisdom deserts him.
Yeah. So na bhuta purvam. It has never happened in the past. Na kadapi varta. There has never been any news about what Hemnah Turanga Nakadapi Drishta. So what was not there and what has not been reported, that there exists or someone has seen a golden deer. So such a situation has never occurred. Tathapi Rame Lulubhyam Rigaya. That is, still Rama went, greedily behind the golden deer to get it to Sita. Hence, the final conclusion that the Kavi is telling is Vinasha Kale Viparita Buddhihi. That is, in situations such dangerous or dire situations, the mati of great people also is neglected. So we actually saw a similar Subhashita. Pratyasanna vipatti mudhamansam prayomati kshiyate. Why I wanted you to learn more Subhashitas is for this case. Let us say you are asked to explain Pratyasanna vipatti mudhamansam, that Polastya katamanyadara harane shloka. You can always give more Subhashitas as explanations. That is the easiest way to probably write the meaning. So in the gist part, give one example and tell that another similar type of Subhashita is this one. So that is why I wanted you to learn more. So for example, Vidyadhara tyajet vidyam sukha, you have a similar shloka. So you also have, you can always tell Vidyadhanam sarvadana pradhanam. So you can use that line or that entire Subhashita to give. Yeah, Kshanasha Kanashashchaiva Vidyamartham Chasadiyat. So you have so many Subhashitas. So always you can explain a Subhashita with another Subhashita. So that is why I wanted you to learn more Subhashitas so that you can make your answers more beautiful and Mata will be impressed with your answers. So that is why I wanted you to learn more Subhashitas. And actually for today, Vinashakale Viparita Buddhi was the exact Subhashita that I wanted to tell. And very good, Rohan found a similar Subhashita and I'm very happy. So with that, I think we can conclude today's meeting. We have completed Subhashitas. The next few classes, we will look a little more into grammar because we have come across a lot of pratyayas, lot of prayogas. So making it clear will be very important for the future lessons. So Subhashita we have covered, but we'll come back to it. We'll discuss what were those pratyayas, what was the prayoga, everything, which is also part of your second book, which we'll complete it in the next few classes. Please attend. It will be a very important class and I hope to make it interesting. Don't miss it because that grammar is very much necessary for now and for your future classes. Okay. Any doubts, we can always contact me. So we will end today's class. Gurureva gatihi gurumeva bhaje gurunaiva sahasmi namo gurave na guroh paramam shishurasmi guror matirasti gurau mama pahi guru. Ram Ram Ram.